Hello and welcome, my Leos. My Leo's sun fire signs. Well, I just dropped the Aries fire sign reading, and the power of Ra, the sun god, came through. It was very powerful so far, and we just had two sun cards come for the other readings. It's all about our sun, and we are in the month of June 2016, and you ruled by the sun, Leo. It's so powerful now. And here we have in June 21st, the summer solstice is with us. So I am just trying to give you a heads up that embrace the power of the sun. Drink from its flames, okay? Because it is here. And the sun mainly speaks of love and joy and power, energy, energetic power, and success and fire spirit. Obviously, it's just been glorious. I mean, this June 2016 has really been powerful in many ways, and it's all like aligning, getting everybody together. So it's just been full of male active activity. Okay, and that's all right. That's what we want from the masculine active, that fire sign. Okay. And it's about that passion and energy. Actually, for the Aries, Cupid came out with passionate romance. So let's go into your reading. And I brought out the Tarot Draconis. I always want to bring my dragons. They are major protectors, and I have them on the table. And I'm still working, so Tarot Draconis is with us, and I'm still working with the Tarot of Dreams guidebook. I've kind of really, this is my latest best. And you can see the fire, the Knight of Fire is right there. And I did bring for this male active, which has been crazy good, the God and Titans. And this is where Ra in the Egyptian pantheons, they were ruled by Ra, okay? They embraced the God of Ra, the Father, Son himself. Okay, very powerful reading for the Aries, I gotta say. And Aries, all about that trump card of the Emperor. So it was very powerful in a lot of respects. So let's see what happens for you, my dear Leos. And again, we don't read gender specific here, male or female, you just tap in the energy. Okay, we harness energies. This is what we try to teach on this channel, how we harness the energies. But it's been glorious. And Leo, you're ruled by our star sun. And I have to add that also this we have to watch these full moons coming May 21st in the full moon in Sagittarius, blue moon, and then June the 20th, right around the summer solstice, full moon in Sagittarius again. Because as I understood full moons, it was two moons in 1 month. But now I learn something every day that I've realized now that when you have a full moon in 1 month and the same full moon is in the same zodiac sign, Sagittarius, it's known as a blue moon also, a seasonal zodiac blue moon. And it only happens every 2 years or so. So we have so much power, and that Leo, you're ruled by our sun star. Please go outdoors. I'm encouraging all of us. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, male, female, everybody. Take your children. Everyone, get outdoors, get grounded with Mother, and look up to our Father Sun Star. Okay, it's been awakening for me too as the reader. I'm feeling blessed in a way that we're recognizing and harnessing these powerful energies. So please, and whether you're Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, you have family members you're reading these for, or a lover, it's just feeling so powerful. And definitely love has been on the table for all the readings. It's been wonderful. Okay. So let us go with the 6 card spread for you, Leo, and let's see what happens. And I like to breathe while I do these cards. So let's, think, let's blow out like a dragon would. Let's blow out that fire and exhale strong and deep, and inhale just as strong and deep, and hold it as long as you can. And exhale slowly. And so, Leo, it's just so cool. And your trump card, I like to say, is the number 8, okay? Because I feel that Leo's birth sun month is August, the 8th month. Because sometimes the strength card and the justice card are flipped. But nonetheless, let's just call it, justified strength, balanced strength, and know that you are all about dynamic energy. And with the sun ruling, it's so powerful. So really embrace what you got going on. And you too, my Leo friends, you're all about that love and romance. And we had that already come through, and you're about success. So it's been so powerful. All these zodiac signs that are receiving the same kind of message: love, success, power. It's been wonderful. Okay. So again, why don't we just deep breathe out like a dragon would. And inhale deep, Buddha belly out. And exhale slowly. Okay, so we have 6 cards on the table. And I'm also working with this deck. I don't think I've brought it out to the YouTube. I don't even work with it myself too much, but I brought it for the month of June because many people, June is like the month of marriage, and so I figured I'd bring it up. But as I mentioned, we just had Cupid come through to bring romance and passion. So Leo, you're about that as well. You bring the warmth because you're ruled by the sun, and it's been unbelievable how the sun power has come through in various readings. So I'm just sending a lot of shine, and look up and get outdoors and look up. Just look up. Okay, let us see, my Leo friends, what the cards have to say. All right, and we have the Page of Cups coming through right here. Yes, and she is all about that water element, and the moon has come out as well in the respect of embracing our psychic intuitive, okay, our heart zone, our feelings. We want to work with our feelings and on our intuition. So please pay attention to your intuition. And I love when the young blood comes out because that's like it's where we're starting at. But we've been through it. I mean, we're clever enough, we're sharp enough, we're intelligent enough to understand that we have the energy, and the sun's all about the energy to move forward. Okay, so embrace what's coming for you. And she's drinking from this cup. Okay, so she's embracing what can be, and so be heart aware. Okay, just love who you are, and and embrace you, because there's a higher cause about coming for you. Okay, you're gaining emotional maturity now. Okay, I mean, you can step into the queen position, and if you're running your own business, as I've mentioned how I divinate with some cards in the respect that you own your own business, even if you're female, you're given the king title already. Okay. And that is all about that compassion and love. Beautiful. So align yourself. Keep your emotions in check, okay? Because we also have been through death and rebirth, and the first fire sign was Aries. The death, Lucky 13 came out with the god Hades. And I share all this information in case some of you, have Aries in your sign as well as Leo. All right, we have so much going on, or you have a loved one that is an Aries, or, they're a Leo. Okay, so if you like to watch videos or you read horoscopes, just know it's going on. But we got to get outdoors, no doubt about it. The Sun Star was there. Okay. Wow, now we have the Knight of Swords. So we have two young blood cards coming through. Nice. All right. And here we have, for you, Leo, we have the young blood. And I love when the court cards come out with the young blood, because it means we're, even if you're going through a death rebirth, it means that there's a new beginning. Okay, we can always start fresh, always start anew. Never think that, oh, that's it. No, and that's why sometimes people see that death card in the tarot and they freak out, just like they freak out when the devil card comes out. No, no, no. We balance it all. We balance it. We know from death comes rebirth. Okay, even if you physically pass, we know that there's a new life coming for you. We're reborn again. Okay, might be into another body, but we've lived many times before, and we will continue to live many times to come. But we have the air sign, and we have him with his power. In Native American wisdom, the house is full of power too. The horse. So it seems like they want you to continue with this blood. Okay, this new blood, this new horizons coming. And may it be spiritual, because usually this card is known as the spiritual initiate. Okay, like you're gaining a new philosophy, and you understand that you've been through it already in the minor arcana. You've been through enough, but you realize that, hey, I hold a sword like King Arthur did. Okay, King Arthur, when he pulled the Excalibur out of the rock, he began a new philosophy because he was the spiritual initiate. Okay, they gave him that. He was coded to do that. Okay, and he became the spiritual initiate. So it's powerful to hold this sword. Okay, so don't deny it, Leo. Don't deny. Don't deny what can come for you, because it came in for your reading. Page of coins. And even. Boy, look at all this. I just got to hold them up because they're all coming through. So the page of water cups is here. The Knight of Swords is here. And now the page of resources, coin, is here. All right. And again, we don't read the cards gender specific, whether male or female or whatever's going on. These are about harnessing energies. Okay. And the energy of earth has come through. Beautiful resources. So don't deny yourselves. Okay. Don't deny yourselves, because there's success. And with resources usually means money. So you can attain some mastery over money as well. Be creative, though. Be creative with what's going on. And creativity has been another theme for June 2016. Be creative on how you're thinking. Be creative with your resources. That's kind of neat, kind of nice that all this young blood is coming through, and they're all court. I mean, with this kind of energy, you can meet people in positions that have gained mastery, and they'll talk to you. They'll believe in you because they've been there, done it, and now they're the kings and the queens, or the empress and the emperor, and they'll say, yes, we believe in you. We believe in your projects. We believe in what you're doing. okay? And you don't get here because you're, a silly person. You've gotten here because you attained aptitude, all right? So keep on going. Whoa, look at the aptitude that's come through for you. The Ace of Fire. Wonderful. Okay, so don't give up on your new ideas. And the aces are always about new beginnings. All right. Okay. And don't give up on your ideas. Look at that volcano firing up. It's alive. It's alive. So if you have ideas that you can bring forward, they're alive. Okay. It's like you have a desire for that. You desire, it's like whoosh, coming up. The desire it's shooting out. Beautiful. And here in this deck, the Tarot of Dreams, he this is a special crystal he has for the wands, for the wands in his deck. So it's a crystal of power, and you can see that we've got the dragons there as well, holding that crystal. Okay, and we have an iguana here. I'm not familiar with iguana totem animal wisdom, but I may have to look that up. But you've got fire. It's all about that fire. Look up to that star sun, which rules you. But don't give up on your dreams, okay? This comes from the Tarot of the Dreams. If you have an innate business idea or new idea or whatever kind it is, mental, emotional, putting your heart, soul, and body and mind into a project, it's going to erupt with passion. And passion is a wonderful word for the fire sign. So let's hold that up right, because and here you have it can start anew with all these energies right here. You've got water, you've got the mental air, and you have the earth resources all saying, yeah, start this project, okay? Don't give up on you, Leo. Never. Well, Leo's, you roar. That's your voice, right? You can roar, so you usually never give up. You're pretty tenacious, and you have power. And ruled by the sun, you better believe you have that power energy. So keep on going. Look at this. Another Egyptian god comes through. We just had the Egyptian main god, Ra, come through. Now we have Thoth himself. Yowza. Aleister Crowley did his book of Thoth all about the wisdom of this one God. He's the scriber, the writer. He was held many accolades, and his totem animal is the ibis. So for those of you who like to look up totem animals, look up iguana and look up the ibis, okay? Because we got them right here on the table. But look at that. We can even see the sun fire right behind Thoth. All right? How fascinating. I was just saying for the Aries people, in case, any of you have Aries in your sign, my Leo friends, or your charts, or your lovers' charts, or your children's charts, if there's two gods that I believe were the most powerful, well, Ra was the sun star god that they cherished. No doubt. He was numero uno for them. And then Thoth had to come in number 2. Okay? So now the fire signs with using this gods and titans, and there's many, gods we could have pulled out so far for the fire signs. And you see the sun is shining bright right here. And he's all about that wisdom. So intriguing. Well, we'll bring that up, no doubt about it. I mean, Aleister Crowley did his own deck regarding this god right there. Okay? Very intriguing. Always love, my friends. Love is the truth. Love is law. Love under will. You willingly love. And Aleister Crowley wrote that. And that's why sometimes they say he was satanic or what, He just knew how to balance the dark and the light. And then because his main phrases out of that book of Thoth is, love is all, love is law, and you love under will. Mithras, sacrifice. Okay, well, this is a new god. I'm not familiar with this god at all. Mithras, sacrifice. Well, we did talk about this in one reading already for June 2016. Sometimes we have to self-sacrifice to not self-sabotage ourselves. Okay, so interesting, very interesting. Well, let's put him here. I don't think I've ever heard of this Titan or god, but obviously he's a warrior. You can tell he's a warrior. There's shields. He's holding his shield and his it's not a sword, a spear, his spear. So let's see what they have to say about him. So see, we learn something every day. I'm learning. But isn't that unique that his colors are golden yellow here? Okay, and he's looking up. Intriguing. So let's make sure we read. You know what? Because I know Thoth is so intense, let's read him first because honestly, I've never heard of this god. And I don't work with this deck a lot. I don't think I've worked with it in a long, long time. But I wanted to bring the male active fire out. So that's why I worked with this. But it's been wonderful who's come through. Okay, Mithras. Now let's pay attention. He's looking up and he harnesses the gold yellow light. Examine the balance between healthy sacrifice and being totally selfless. Consider establishing a code of honor and harmony. Okay, that's beautiful. There is a little agreement about the true origins of the cult of Mithras. This is particularly due to its hidden nature and the way that its rites and rituals were communicated through a secretive hierarchical structure. Okay, so obviously he was underground, okay? Underground. Okay, some of this I'm going to not read all of it. What we know from the dark, holy caverns left behind is that men, numbering no more than 40 at a time, met in the deepest wombs of the earth and conducted worship and rituals to bring to life the symbols of Mithras. Worshippers killed a sacrificial bull. This is known as the Toroktoni. This sacrifice was a symbol of laying down of life for a higher purpose. Okay, so see, no more self-sabotaging yourselves with, oh, I can't do this, or, or you're caught up in ego things that will not take you to the higher realm. For this is about life for a higher purpose. Okay, so let's continue. It is no wonder, then, that Mithras became popular with Roman soldiers, a god who promotes honor between men of action, represents sacrifice for the greater good, and reflects a cycle of rebirth that was particularly relevant for these legions of fighting men who risked their lives for the glory of Rome. Okay, should Mithras make himself known to you, he may be validating the sacrifices you are making and supporting you in your work. Oh my goodness, here we have the work is on the table already. Yes, the new beginnings, okay, to bring work projects to fruition. So he is most certainly, now it's making sense, right? It makes sense to bring him through. Because look at that. Whatever new project you have, whatever you're sacrificing, your body, mind, heart, and soul for will develop. So let's pay attention. Okay, supporting you in your work. However, there must be balance. And balance is key in everything we do. Many of us continually sacrifice our own needs and become completely selfless as a result. This can breed resentment and neediness, which is extremely damaging to our own growth. Okay? And the symbols for Mithras are bulls, bull's horns, stars, sun, and moon on a shield. Okay? A handshake. Okay, but for our June 2016 readings, the stars and the sun and the moon has come out. No doubt about it. Okay, invocation. You can invoke Mithras to assist you with maintaining a balance in situations where you may sacrifice your own needs for a time, or to help you retain honor and fairness in any battle you may be facing. This invocation is best done in a very dark room or a quiet, peaceful place in nature. Light a candle and say, Great Bull of the stars, you who were born from the earth's womb, I call thee. Mithras, star of Perseus, strong and wise, you who need no tomb, I ask thee. And then you can ask the intention. I make my pledge here and now, in your presence, for balance, for fairness, for honor, for action, for the greatest good of all. Ave Mithras. Okay, so then you shake your own hand in a bond. Take action towards your intention. If you like, you may leave a small offering for Mithras, such as a bull picture or a drawing of a star on a rock. Okay, well, back then in the ancient times, they all work with the elements, no doubt about it. Earth, air, fire, water. There isn't no electricity or television or, technology to steer them away from what they were doing. But now we got to definitely bring up Thoth here because he's the master magician of everything. He was the one. And that, again, Ra came through for the fire Aries, and now Thoth is here for the Leos. That's intense. And, for you who follow me long enough, I follow the Egyptian Pantheon since young girl. So that for him to come, and he aids for writing as well. Okay, the writers. So he's like intense. Wisdom. All right, and I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to go straight to his invocation because all of you can look him up, and some of you may be already familiar with Thoth. He's a heavy player here. Trust that you know. Discern and simplify all the opinions and information being directed at you. Okay? All right. And they talk about the ibis are everywhere around the Blue Nile. The stately bird is the symbol of the wisest god in Egypt. And again, I mentioned here in Florida, here where I live, there's ibis all over. So when I see them, I always think of God Thoth all the time. And let's do the invocation. Okay, let me just read this. The cult of Thoth and his messages of regulation and balance crossed from Egypt and extended into Greece. With knowledge comes wisdom, and Thoth is the god. Even other gods consult for wise counsel. Fittingly, his wife is Mot, the goddess of justice. She's the goddess in the Egyptian pantheon that would hold the feather to see if your soul could pass through. If it weighed heavier than the feather, then you didn't go to the afterlife. The Egyptians were very real with that. Either you pass on or you stay in the darkness. Okay. All right. And they work together in the justice system in Egypt and with the Pharaoh and his court. Everyone has his or her own source of wisdom within. We need to learn to trust that we know. And trust your intuition has been a theme for June 2016. Well, it's been a theme for all the readings for all the years I've done, but keep on going with that, okay? Thoth teaches us that while we can seek counseling from others, our best resource is often ourselves. And here we have, look at all this wisdom of resource here come through, my darlings, young blood, okay? So don't give up on you. If you have something within you, don't give up on you. The invocation, all you need is some good quality incense, preferably frankincense, jasmine, or sandalwood, and a pen and paper. Place your hand upon a book that you feel has assisted you and invoke Thoth by saying out loud, Thoth, you have assisted Isis, husband of white feathered mont, you who hold the knowledge of all books, of all numbers, of all thought, allow me to understand in completeness what I need to know. Allow me to decide, to connect, to immerse myself in my own wisdom. Speak now. What should I do? Now take the pen in your dominant hand. Example, the one you do not write with. Visualize Thoth and imagine him giving you a solution to your issue. Do not think. Simply allow the solution to arrive. Just listen, relax, and write whatever comes to mind. Then thank Thoth by saying, Thoth, eternally wise, I am eternally grateful. Okay, so Thoth, eternally wise, I am eternally grateful, and that we had the power, sun, God, Ra, from the Egyptian Pantheon just come through for the Aries, and now the wisest God of the Egyptian Pantheon has come through for my Leo, sun, fire signs as well. Amazing. And here you have, you're holding the sun in your hand. New beginnings for you. Do not give up on what you believe in. Do not give up on a project. Do not give up if you want to start a new career. Okay, do not, if you want to write and pen a book, do not give up because it's here. And you have the energy to do it with the young blood court here. Okay, so just look up, embrace that Father, God, Son, and keep on going, my dears. Leo, you know you're powerful, okay? But you do bring that dynamic energy of being affectionate and loving. So stick with that authority and nobility that you have, and you have a loyalty to the family as well. And there's romance. Romance just came through with Cupid for the fire sign. So let's see what kind of love spell is in this book for you, Leo. Let's see what comes through for you. Heavenly love, stars of family love. Wow, I think this has come out 3 times now. Heavenly love. Well, we want to love the heavenly love because that's all about coming from the cosmic realm, coming from the star sun itself. How beautiful. Stars of family love. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and here we have it. So look at that. Your star has come through. The sun star has come through for you, Leo. Yes, it has. A star you wish upon will grant your wish. Stars of family love, heavenly love. So look upon a star. Okay, we already had that. We already have had that. On summer nights, you will be shooting stars while you are kissing a lover goodnight. It is a sign the man you are with will be special to you. He has a twinkle in his eyes. By day and by night, he will take you to places you have never been before. You will walk in bright starlight. Okay, so my dear Leos, no doubt about it. Please go outside, get outdoors, look up to the star sun. It's your benefactor, it's your power. Drink in that power, okay? No doubt. And it's coming from the cosmic realm with heavenly love. Heavenly love. You literally are in this family love, okay? You ruled by the sun. How wonderful and grateful this card came out for you as well. And heavy hitters that you received as well. Hold that Ace of Wands proudly, okay? Remember, there's sacrifice. There's no free ride, my friends, okay? But you do have power behind you. And it's new beginning powers. That's what's so wonderful. It's new beginning powers in the respect of young blood. I love when I see the young court prince and princesses and pages come through in the night, because you can have the energy, that powerful energy to continue. And don't give up on your dreams. That's been another theme for June 2016. Don't give up on your dreams, and that your own star is saying, look at that. The stars of the family love are healing you. Okay? So look up and wish upon a star, because that's when your dreams can come true. Wonderful. Well, thank you kindly for watching, and for all my new subscribers as well, my new viewers. I appreciate you all. This has been also a journey for me, and I'm looking forward to what's to come, because it's all been very powerful for all of us, for all the zodiac signs. It's like we're almost kind of waving in with each other, and I think that's positive. Love and light to everyone. Take care.